Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Isotopes and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cliff Lee out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Luis Aparicio. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Stepping in now, Michael Geddes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Geddes is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
2-0 now. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A strike called in the upper part of the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Dwight Evans stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. The next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Fouled away. Aparicio stands at second with 2 gone. got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now batting, number 49. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, the shortstop.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Let's go.
Into the box, Ryan Klesko. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Joe Torre. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Torre stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 302 is the average coming in. 7 homers, 9 driven in. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jay Bruce becomes the first out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Plesko back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting it, the second baseman, Delino.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Yeah.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Stopped on the slide by Sanchez. Hey now. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, high.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Liner toward right center, and the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap into the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Brandon Belt is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Ryan stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. It's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
So now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
1-1.
One and one. Here it is. Count is 1-2 now. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in, Nolan Ryan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Indiana, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Here it comes.
1-0. No, that's in.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. At the plate, Louis Aparicio. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is back toward the mound. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Geddes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Cliff Lee. as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Geddes comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 49.
At the plate, number 49. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Dwight Evans comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0. This is line to left. Hayward is there, and he has it for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Jones playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
The 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Digging in now, Joe Torre. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Standing in, Jay Bruce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0, here it is.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. You get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Belt has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Klesko. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right fielder, Ryan Klesko.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Swing and a chopper to third. Longoria's got it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled off. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Acuna digs in now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Brandon Belt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2 down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The count now at 2-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. There's a drive out to left center field.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1.
Two and 1. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The relay as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ryan sets. 2-1 on its way. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. Yasmani Grandal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the count will be full. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. There's a strike with the breaking ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Again, a 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, the pitcher.
Riding in once again, Nolan Ryan, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Cliff Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 49.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 49. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding into the box, Louis Aparicio. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batter, the left fielder, Michael Getty.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. To the plate now, Michael Geddes. In there, now the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Ready now, Dwight Evans. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
The catcher, number
Dan,
9.
after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate now, Joe Torre, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Washington leads this one 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Ryan Klesko. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Griffith. Jones.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two and 1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ronald Acuna. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-1. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hayward has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Third baseman, Evan.
Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lee working on a gem here. 1 earned through 6 1/3. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hayward will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Stepping in, Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Oh, well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Go. Smith. The pitcher, Nolan.
Into the box now, Nolan Ryan, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Grounded to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2.
Full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Geddes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, taken in by Longoria. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Yomo Sanchez.
Standing in, Yomer Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. High chopper to third. Up with it is Longoria, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Louis Aparicio, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Joe Morgan will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Joe Morgan.
A ball and no strikes. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here comes the 1-0.
Here. 1-1.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Dwight Evans. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
In now, Andrew Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch.
No, that's down. Ball.
The 1-0. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Klesko at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, and he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Colomé will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gavin Lux is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing lefty and batting 5th, number 8, Joe.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. So now to the plate, Joe Torre, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bruce has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Running hard, he's digging for second, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
George Brett will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now to the plate, Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Isotopes are out on top 4-2. George Brett will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
George Brett.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here comes the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 49. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now, Ryan Plesko, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, D-Lo, sometimes one of your best friends and your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Again, another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 2-2, and this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. 9th inning coming up. Indiana is out in front here, 4-2. Garrett Stubbs is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now pitching, number 11, Garrett Stubbs.
Ken Griffith will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
In now, Louis Aparicio. And this one's in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. From the stretch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now that
Joe Morgan will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Blake Trinan enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Dwight Evans will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
A great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First offering on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Griffith isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Stepping in now, Joe Torre, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Trinan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And now a run comes across. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Isotopes lead it 6-2. Raleigh Fingers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Raleigh Fingers.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
Hard liner to center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Alex Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Alex Dickerson.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Fingers, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
The 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Garrett Stubbs, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Fingers is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Last strike now for the Nats. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Isotopes have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 6-2 the final total today. The Isotopes came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nolan Ryan earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.